Wapendwa watazamaji popote mlipo, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. Bila shaka mwaka 2022 ni mwaka ambao kwamba una furaha, mwaka fanaka, mwaka baraka. Tumekuandalia mengi mema ambao kwamba mpendwa watazamaji utayafurahia wewe mwenyewe. Katika kipindi chetu cha Nasaha kwa Umma tutakuletea mambo ambao kwamba ni ya kuenea, mambo kwamba yamejiri kwa siku ya Ijumaa hadi siku ya Jumapili. Tutakuletea mambo kama hayo na tutaweza kujadili haya tukiwa na viongozi mashuhuri na vile vile wataalamu mashuhuri wa mambo ambao kwamba yanahusiana na mambo ya umumi na mawakili wengineo. Tutakuletea mambo ya tiba na matibabu ambayo yatakuwa yanaletwa na madaktari na watu ambao kwamba wanafanya kazi katika huduma na sekta ya afya. Tutakuletea mambo ya vijana na yanahusiana na ujana, na hapo tutakuletea watu ambao kama wanahusiana na mambo ya ujana kwa miaka mingi.
Vile tunavyolea watoto ndivyo watakavyokuwa.
Mtazamaji, tutakuletea mambo ya familia na ushauri nasaha, na hapo utapata washauri nasaha kutoka ulimwenguni mzima ambao kama ni mashuhuri sana.
Worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by advocating for peace and tranquility.
Jumuika nasi kila Jumatatu hadi Alhamisi katika runinga yako Al-Huda TV katika kipindi Nasaha kwa Umma kuanzia saa 6 adhuhuri hadi saa 7. Usikose kutazama. Asante.
Agriculture is the backbone of Kenya's economy, contributing 30% of the gross domestic product, employing more than 40% of the total population and more than 70% of Kenya's rural people.
The nature ya herbs, kwa sababu ya zile different smells na properties, unapata ziko na preservative elements in them.
I measure in a car improved, number one, is because of egg production. They produce a lot of eggs, and also feeding is a bit manageable.
Food farmed what we call natural way. You don't have to use chemicals. If you're going to use manure, it is done by composting.
They are grown in harmony and in tandem with nature. Natural systems, natural ecosystems.
Watch Kilimo High every Tuesday evening from 8 p.m. to learn more about agribusiness and its benefits in our lives and economy. Only on Al-Huda TV.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to the new episode of Nasaha kwa Umma. I am your host, Amal Latiff. Today we have a very special episode on how we are going to interview a very heroic lady who is in the studio with us today. She will tell us a little bit about herself. I'll give her the chance. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Yeah.
Okay, my names are Aisha, Dafalla. I'm the lady who have donated the most blood in Kenya, and I was appointed as a Kenya blood ambassador. Yes.
Yes, welcome Aisha. So in short, today we're talking about blood donation, and I just wanted to ask you a few questions on it. So in short, what is blood transfusion?
When you talk about not blood transfusion,
blood donation.
Blood donation.
Yes.
Blood donation is when there is a needle put in your arm, and like 400 to 500 ml blood is taken out of your body.
And when was the first time you donated blood?
I first donated blood when I was 17 years. I was in Form 3. And unfortunate, when I donated blood, I lost conscious. But when I woke up, my parents were beside me, and I was taken to the hospital, and I was okay. It's just that I had donated. And when I was taken to the hospital, when we were going back home, my mother asked me what I would want to eat. So, knowing that when I donate I'll get bread and Fanta, I asked for chips and chicken, where I was bought. But I was really scolded by my mother. My mother was a very tough lady, and even I thought when I will go home I'll be beaten. So she told me, did you need to go donate blood to come and ask for chips and chicken? So that was 1981.
Yes.
So, but in between, I was on and off donating, but in 1986, by then I was working with the Kenya National Assurance. I have a friend of mine who had, the brother had gotten an accident together with the son, and the brother was just here at Mata Hospital, so she asked me to go and donate for her brother and their son.
Okay.
So I came to Mata Hospital. She took me, he was in the ICU. I saw the brother and the son, and I went to donate. So ever since, I started donating because I knew that somebody somewhere is in need of blood.
So you mentioned that you started donating very early on in your life, in 1981, when you were 17 years old. At that time, what prompted you to donate blood?
There was, as I told you earlier, there was the red and...
the bread and Fanta, okay. The free bread and Fanta. So it is, I think it's also a marketing tactic for people.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So how did you achieve the title of being the highest blood donor?
So me, when I started donating the continuous in 1986, in 2016, I was called by the National Blood Transfusion, Kenya National Blood Transfusion, and they told me that they've realized that I'm the lady who have donated the most blood in Kenya.
Wow.
And 14th of every June of every year, it's a World Blood Donor Day. So they had invited me for that day. So when I went there, in fact I didn't carry for 2016. That's where they recognized me also as a highest female blood donor. Yes, that time I'd done 58.
58 blood donations.
Yes.
Wow. So in a period of a year, how many donations do you make?
No, you see, is for a lady, you donate after every 4 months.
Okay.
But when you are expecting or you are breastfeeding, you are not supposed to donate.
Okay.
So when I was in that condition, I could not donate. But after that, that's when I've been donating
consistently. Yes. So when it comes to like the eligibility of people to donate blood, maybe there's a viewer outside there who would like to donate blood. What would you tell them? What are the eligibility requirements for them to donate blood? What makes them eligible? Okay,
you should be at least, it should be 16 years to, between 16 years and 65 years. You should weigh at least 50 and above kgs, and you should not be in any drugs or in any sickness, because you know when you are donating, you need to be fit, because your blood needs to be safe to be given to a patient.
Yeah. You told me that earlier onwards you wrote an abstract about blood donation being an alternative to hijama. May you please give us more insight on that?
Yes, in 2018 I was invited in a conference on blood, and I did an abstract. It was about the essential of blood donating, and I wrote that it is better to donate blood rather than doing the hijama, because you know when you donate blood, it's saving somebody's life. And you see, like when you donate or when you do the hijama, they say they are bringing the bad blood from the body.
Yeah.
So I thought when you are donating, it is good because you are also saving somebody's life, and also it's good for you because you are
expelling.
Yes.
Okay. So when it comes to the purposes of the blood that you donate, how does it help the patient? For example, when you mentioned that there was a colleague's brother who was sick, who needed blood in the hospital, what are some of the purposes that your blood is used for when you're donating?
Now let me tell you, in our country here, Kenya, we need like 500 to 1 million pints of blood.
Wow.
For us to be safe, but we are having a shortage of blood.
Okay.
Currently, at least we've reached 300,000, and you see, we are losing lives.
Yes.
Because we don't have enough blood. So normally, what I have come to realize is that you'd rather donate for if there is a patient already there is a blood there. And in 2019, I had an opportunity to be invited as the highest female blood donor Kenya. I was invited in World Blood Donor Day in Rwanda. So we were taken round at the donation center, and in Rwanda, we have blood on the shelves, which are waiting for the patient.
Wow.
But right here in Kenya, patients are in the ward waiting for blood. And we have also patients who they've secured maybe for a surgery for a whole year. So when he's in the hospital admitted, he's told, we don't have blood. You go home, we'll call you when you have the blood. Just in your mind, the blood is not like it has been planted like it's planted like maize or potato. It will be ready in few months. Blood needs to come from a human being. So that's why when I was appointed as a Kenya Blood Ambassador, I was supposed to sensitize and create awareness and mobilize Kenyans to donate blood, because we need to have blood waiting for patients, not patients waiting for blood. And you see, when we have like a tragedy happens, thank God, Kenyans go in large numbers to donate. But remember, there's already a tragedy and there's somebody unconscious somewhere waiting for blood. So normally we lose lives because the blood doesn't reach the person who is in need of the blood. Yes.
So when it comes to, like you mentioned, Rwanda, what prompts the citizens to donate blood? Is it one of the government requirements, or?
Anyway, I didn't ask because I came just when I thought of myself, I said maybe because of whatever they went through during 1997, maybe 1995 or 94, that has made them have that heart. But also, we need a lot, though it's not Kenya alone, this thing is global, because people are not donating. And good enough, when I went to 2019, I went to Rwanda, I met the highest blood donor in the world. So far he has donated 202.
Wow.
And he told me he wants to come to Kenya because he sees people are not donating in Kenya. And he came in September 2019. Actually, he had donated his 172 times when he came here.
Wow.
Yes.
So, like you said, for a lady, it's in the period of 4 months. That's when you can donate.
Yes.
What about for a man?
For a man, it's after every 3 months. And just to add on that, we have blood components. We have blood platelets. We have plasma. We have blood components. So that you can donate.
Oh, okay.
It's not like the 3 months. That you can donate after 2 weeks or 3 months, and you know that is blood because it is it's donated. Right now we have a machine which is already in our country, where you donate. You donate the blood, the actual blood, then it attracts the plasma or the platelets, then the actual blood is going back to the body.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's also donation. And so somebody can do after every 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. So that's why he has reached that.
Okay.
And for that, I've done twice. For the platelets, in fact, I've done the donation twice. Yes.
And is there an eligibility requirement when you're donating?
Yes. Also, when you come to donate, they have to check the blood level of your body.
Yes.
So it should be at least 13 and above. And also for the platelets, they also check. Do you have enough platelets to donate? Yes.
So what are some of the dietary requirements that you subject yourself to? Because I know that you need to be very, very healthy in order for you to donate clean blood, as you had earlier mentioned, because you can't have lifestyle diseases when you donate blood. So do you have a specific diet that you follow, or is it just genetics that helps you?
Now, as I told you earlier, my mother was a tough lady.
Yes.
We could wake up early in the morning and she says, "This is my house, today there's no tea and you're taking porridge." So that has really helped me because till today I normally take porridge. In fact, I don't miss tea, I take porridge. And you see, porridge also helps. And we have these cereals, food, and a lot of vegetable, and also water. So there is no special diet. It's just normal diet. Normal food.
Normal but healthy
but
food.
Healthy.
Yes. So is it something that you will tell our viewers to follow, like in case they want to, kwa sababu labda kuna mtu kila lunchtime anakula chips,
Indomie.
Pizzas.
Yes, so in fact I make fun to some girls when they come, they want to donate, then they are below the weight. So I tell them you should stop eating Indomies and whatever,
Yeah.
Because you have to eat well to know that there's somebody I want to assist with blood. And also, you see, when you donate, you eat well and you live well. Also, you are very careful on relationships. Yes. And when I got married, because I told you I started donating when I was 17.
Yes.
When I got married, I initiated my husband, and we were donating, both of us.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, I have my son now who is 22 years, 25 years. He has donated 22 times.
MashaAllah. Wow, when did he start?
He started when in fact, there's a time I was due to donate. So I asked him, just take me somewhere. So I went to a blood donation, and I didn't tell him anything. I went in a blood donation and I donated. So he went after a day. When he took me there, he went after a day and he started donating.
Yes. So according to the IFRC, one blood donation can save as many as 3 lives.
Yes.
Have you personally seen or had life being saved due to your donation?
Yes, because as I told you earlier, we have blood components within the blood.
Yes.
So sometimes they separate.
Yeah.
They separate the platelets, the plasma, and also the patient doesn't require the whole pack. And just to inform you that an infant, only 3 tablespoonfuls can save a life of an infant. Yes.
Of the blood.
Of the blood. So imagine how many tablespoons can you have from the pack of 450 ml?
Wow, so many. True, so many. When it comes to, you have a foundation. Tell us more about it, the foundation that you run.
Yes, you see, when I normally go to donate, if in Mombasa, I donate normally in Mombasa or Nairobi, I used to see Machakos, Kajiado, Kiambu vehicles, they come to collect blood in Kenyatta, or Msambweni or Kilifi, they come to collect in Mombasa. So in my mind I thought, the blood comes from human being. We have human beings in Machakos, in Kajiado. Why don't they donate for themselves? So last year, it was in February, I wanted to go to donate in Kajiado to initiate that. So when I went to tell we have a very able Kenya National Blood Transfusion Director. She's called Dr. Nduko Kilonzo. I wanted to notify her that I'm going to Kajiado to donate. So she asked me why. I told her I normally see Kajiado vehicle, Machakos vehicle coming to collect blood here. I want to go show that Kajiado people, they can donate also. So she told me, just hold on. Later she told me, no, don't donate until we'll tell you. So after a month they tell me, be in Nairobi. So when I came is when I was appointed as a Kenya Blood Ambassador. So since 2019, when I went to Rwanda, I came and I stated my social media, Facebook. If somebody has a patient, you give me the information, then I put in my Facebook page where I mobilize people to donate. So I've been doing that since 2019. So till last year, when the CS, Mutai Kagwe, found that if he appoints me to be a blood ambassador, I can do it better. So that's why I decided to have a foundation. But I started as a CBO. It's called Blood Donor Champion Network, where I am supposed to do the sensitization and mobilize Kenyans to donate. And so far I have a target of mobilizing at least 100,000 by the end of December.
Inshallah. And how is the process so far about mobilizing Kenyans?
The process, at least, you know, since last year we had the COVID, so at least this year we've tried, and at least the figure has improved.
When it comes to the benefits on yourself when you are donating blood, what are some of the benefits that you have noticed, like from your body?
You see, when you are used to donate, you know, you refresh your bone marrow, or there's less chances of getting cancer or stroke. Yes. And also, you see, like I normally tell people, in December this year, I'll be turning 59.
Mashallah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you don't even look like it. What is, when you are mobilizing people to donate blood, I'm sure you give them advice on what to do, what not to do. So what is some of the examples that you're not meant to do before you donate blood?
You see, like when you want to donate, there is normally a questionnaire you're supposed to fill. So if you feel right, you'll donate. But some, they get discouraged because it's unfortunate that we have a lot of youth now are on drug abuse. And also we have most of the youth, they were born by their parents who are HIV positive. So sometimes it really disturbs the youth. But something else I've decided to do, because you should nurture a child for him or her to reach 16 years to be knowing about the blood donation. So what I'm yet to do, I'm preparing a book cover, where I'll be distributing in schools for students like from class 4, like. Maybe I won't give to the 7, maybe I don't know, there are 8 exercise books, maybe 2 exercise books. So for him to cover the book, and it will have all the information that it's required for you to be a blood donor. So I'm sure from class 4 till he reaches Form 3, he'll have known what I'm supposed to do. Because normally I see when we are having blood drives, there are some children there with their parents. They come with their parents and they see the mother being pricked the injection, and they're worried. So it's good for them to know that
from early on. That blood donation is a beneficial thing.
Yes, and you see, like it's fortunate that I realized the blood donation on my own. I was not told by anybody. But now I feel that people should be told, because there's a lot of things people don't understand.
Misconception.
And also they say that, in fact there are some people, they say, I want my relative to donate for me. Of which sometimes even a relative maybe would be willing, but is not able to
Because they've been disqualified.
Disqualified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. When it comes to some of the misconceptions that you face when you're mobilizing people to donate blood, what are some of them?
Yeah, we have some. They say no, woman cannot donate blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say woman cannot donate blood
due to menstruation.
Due to menstruation.
Yeah.
But still, you say normally I say women we are the caregivers.
Mm-hmm.
So we normally see our children dying, our parents dying, our sisters dying, our husbands dying. So instead of crying, you would have donated to save a life.
True.
Yes.
True. And with that, we are going to take a short break, and when we come back, you will be able to call in and ask Aisha questions about blood donation.
اللهم أعنا على رواية سيرة سيد الخلق صلى الله عليه وسلم.
الماء لقد خرج الماء وعادت بئر هاجر وإسماعيل عليه السلام.
مطلب ب4 نسوة ورزقه الله تعالى 10 أولاد، كان من بينهم عبد الله والد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم.
من هنا بدأت السيرة النبوية الشريفة من مكة.
يا حبيب الله يا حبيب الله.
Agriculture is the backbone of Kenya's economy, contributing 30% of the gross domestic product, employing more than 40% of the total population and more than 70% of Kenya's rural people.
The nature ya herbs, kwa sababu ya zile different smells na properties, unapata ziko na preservative elements in them.
I measure in a car improved, number one, is because of egg production. They produce a lot of eggs, and also feeding is a bit manageable.
Food farmed what we call natural way. You don't have to use chemicals. If you're going to use manure, it is done by composting.
They are grown in harmony and in tandem with nature. Natural systems, natural ecosystems.
Watch Kilimo High every Tuesday evening from 8 p.m. to learn more about agribusiness and its benefits in our lives and economy. Only on Al Huda TV.
Wapendwa watazamaji popote mlipo, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi taala barakatuh. Bila shaka mwaka 2022 ni mwaka ambao kwamba una furaha, mwaka fanaka, mwaka baraka. Tumekuandalia mengi mema ambao kwamba mpendwa watazamaji utayafurahia we mwenyewe. Katika kipindi chetu cha Nasaha kwa Umma tutakuletea mambo ambayo kwamba ni ya kuenea, mambo ambayo kwamba yamejiri kutoka siku ya Ijumaa hadi siku ya Jumapili. Tutakuletea mambo kama hayo na tutaweza kujadili haya tukiwa na viongozi mashuhuri na vile vile wataalamu mashuhuri wa mambo ambayo kwamba yanahusiana na mambo ya umumi na mawakili wengineo. Tutakuletea mambo ya tiba na matibabu ambayo yatakuwa yanaletwa na madaktari na watu ambao kwamba wanafanya kazi katika huduma na sekta ya afya. Tutakuletea mambo ya vijana na yanahusiana na ujana, na hapo tutakuletea watu ambao kama wanahusiana na mambo ya ujana kwa miaka mingi.
Vile tunavyolea watoto ndivyo watakavyokuwa.
Mtazamaji, tutakuletea mambo ya familia na ushauri nasaha, na hapo utapata washauri nasaha kutoka ulimwenguni mzima ambao kama ni mashuhuri sana.
Worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by advocating for peace and tranquility.
Jumuika nasi kila Jumatatu hadi Alhamisi katika runinga yako Al-Huda TV katika kipindi Nasaha kwa Umma kuanzia saa 6 adhuhuri hadi saa 7. Usikose kutazama. Asante.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the new episode of Nasaha kwa Umma. The topic for today is blood donation, and inside the studio we have the highest female blood donor in Kenya, Aisha Dafalla, who has given us information about blood donating. So Aisha Dafalla, you are given the award on being the highest donor. May you please give us more information on that? How did that happen? Yeah.
Okay. This award I was given, so far I've donated 72 times. My last donation was last Tuesday, in fact.
Mashallah.
After I was given this award.
Yeah.
And they recognized me and given me this award. And we were told, because we have our female, me and the female, we have our male. Our male I've done 99.
Oh, mashallah.
Yeah, my brother Sanya, he's called Kennedy Sanya.
Yes.
So we were both awarded, but for me it was a special because I was a woman, and people say that a woman cannot donate. That's why they recognized me. Yes.
I'm going to ask my director to please put the pictures on the television screen for you viewers to see the donations, the award giving, sorry. When it comes to the people who, give us explanation, that is Mutahikagwe, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Tunamwona mama yetu hapo anapatiwa award na Mutahikagwe, amerecogniziwa as the highest blood donor in Kenya. Now, one of the questions that I wanted to ask you is, after the award, is the government supporting you, your foundation?
No, the government is not supporting me. And because I think that I've been doing that ever since, and there's no support I'm getting. Only from a well-wisher. Somebody who is to support me, supports me, but I'm getting nothing from the government.
Yes, and when it comes to the well-wishers, let's say outside there who are watching us today, where can they reach out to you? How can they make the donations to support your foundation?
Yes, when I was appointed the Kenya Blood Ambassador, I registered an organization called Blood Donor Champion Network, where also I was given a letter from the Ministry of Interior that I can go to any county to do the sensitization and mobilizing people to donate, because you know this thing is it's a countrywide thing.
Yes.
And blood is insufficient in our country.
Yes.
And you see each county has its difference. We have people where we have this maternal health. We are losing mothers because of no blood. We are having areas where there's cancer, there's a lot of cancer. We have areas where we have a lot of accidents. We have malaria. And so this thing is it's a countrywide thing. So I need to visit the county and talk to mothers and talk to fathers and talk to youth. And mostly I'd like to work on youth so far because we need them for them to grow up and knowing that the importance of donating.
Yes.
Yes. And also we can to have that culture of donating.
Yes.
Not to wait for a tragedy to happen and go donate in large numbers.
Yes. And when it comes to, I'm going to give my director a chance to share the picture on the screen. Who is that?
He's my brother Kennedy Sanya. Kennedy Sanya is the highest
male donor.
He's the highest, in fact, in Kenya.
Mashallah.
He has done 99 times.
Yes.
And me, I'm the second. I'm the second. I'm the first
highest female
blood donor.
Yes.
Yeah.
With 72.
With 72.
Yes.
Yes.
So when it comes to the misconceptions earlier on that we're talking about, there are some people who are very tribalistic. They might say that when someone from a different tribe gives me blood, it won't be as clean as the person from the same tribe who gives me blood. What is that misconception on that aspect? Where does it stem from, and how can you decolonize that mindset?
You know, regardless of our religion, our tribe, our color, blood is red. And you cannot say that I don't want somebody else's blood, because you can't know which blood is there to save you.
Yeah.
And as I had said earlier, for somebody to reach them, there is an appeal of blood. The situation is critical.
Yeah.
So whoever's blood, so long it's safe, you can be transfused. And as you know, my faith, I'm a Muslim. I'm sure even non-Muslim have received my blood, because me, when I donate blood, I don't know who gets my blood.
You just do it out of the...
I just do it. I don't know who receives my blood.
Yes. And when it comes to blood donating, I'm sure that certain types of blood that the hospitals are really looking for. Can you tell us, give us more insight?
Let me tell you, every blood group is important.
Really? It's not just all?
No. Every blood is important, because we have different patients with different groups.
With different requirements.
So every blood is important.
Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to, I remember when I read in biology, there's group A, B, and I think O.
We have O.
Yes.
O negative.
Yeah.
O positive. A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative. We have A, B negative, A, B positive.
May you please give us more insight on... So when it comes to when you say that every single blood is required, so they don't discriminate, because when we read in biology, they say that O is the one that is mainly needed.
No, we have we have a universal donor.
Yeah, which is O.
And also O negative. Yeah, we have, as I told you earlier, every blood group is important.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the numbers will be displayed on the screen, and you can call in and ask any questions that you might have for Aisha on blood donating. When it comes to the first time that you donated blood, you said that you fainted. So how have you prevented the fainting to occur?
So as I told you earlier, there is a lot of sensitization which is needed. So I remember, I just came to realize later that, you know, when I was young, I used to have nose bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Once in a while I used to have nose bleeding.
Yeah.
So I just realized that my mother was furious because I lose blood. Though, when you want to donate, they normally check your level of blood. So I don't know what was wrong, but whenever I go for the blood to donate, they check everything and everything is okay. So I normally donate. As you know, as us female, sometimes you would want to, I'd want to donate, and maybe we have menses. Sometimes the menses are high. You cannot donate. And also you cannot donate when you are in your menses. Yes.
Okay. So when it comes to the COVID-19 which has occurred, I don't know if you got vaccinated against it, but if you did, does it hinder you from donating blood?
No, you see, like when I donated during COVID, you know, when you have donated, you cannot, when you have been vaccinated, you cannot donate until after 1 month.
Okay.
So I made sure I donate first, then I get vaccinated. I get vaccinated.
Yes.
So I've done all the three. I've done the first, second, and the booster.
Yes. So it has not hindered you.
No, it has not.
And it does not affect the blood or when you're donating.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's also a misconception that people believe in. What are some of the warning signs that you might receive before you go donate blood? Because I don't know if you've ever woken up one day and you had set your mind to donating blood, and then maybe you got like dizziness, or are there some warning signs that you can experience and then you don't go donate blood because it might hinder your health?
You see, you don't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to donate.
Oh, okay. What is the criteria that follow?
Like now, when you go to donate, there's normally a card. You're given a card and the next day to donate. So even without looking at my card, my conscience already, I have that conscience that I'm supposed to donate. And as I told you earlier, the way when I know that there's somebody somewhere who is in need of blood, so whenever I'm due, I go the earliest possible because I want to save somebody somewhere. Yes.
And what are the long-term, because you have donated 72 times, can you recognize any long-term effects of you donating blood?
No.
Not negative per se, but also positive.
Let me share with you something. There is a day I had an announcement at Ikra Radio.
Yes.
There is a lady who was at Nairobi West who was in need of blood. It was during Ramadan.
Oh, okay.
And you see, it's very hard to fast if you donate.
Oh, okay.
That day, I broke my fast just to go and save that lady's life. But unfortunately, when I went there, I have my veins are very
yeah, they cannot be seen easily. Yeah.
So I was pricked so many times that I could not donate. Somebody could not see my vein. So they told me, come tomorrow, we have a specialist of vein who will see. You see, that day I didn't fast, and I did help.
So also the next day you couldn't fast again?
Yeah, I just went because I saw that lady is, in fact she was in cancer. She was a paskin.
Yeah.
Though I gave out the blood, but she passed on. But at least, you see, at least I did something.
You tried your best.
Yeah, I tried my best.
Yes. So what are the final thing that you can tell our viewers today? How can you mobilize them to donate blood? What can you tell them?
As I told you earlier, our country needs 500 to 1 million pints of blood. So it needs me, you, and somebody else to make that 1 million. And again, I tell my fellow women that tears never save life. But when you donate blood, it saves lives.
Yes. I just want you to remind you, dear viewers, that we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and the number has been posted on your screens. It is 0703-239-943, 0703-239-943. You can call in and ask Madam Aisha any question that you might have on blood donation. So are there any more, have you, like, I don't know if I asked you this earlier, but have you seen a life that has been changed by your blood donation? Like, for example, the man that you had donated for I think the second time, 1986, after 1981, your friend, your brother's colleague, did he improve? Did his health improve?
Let me tell you. Something which really, sometimes I get traumatized.
Yes.
Somebody calls you, tells you that he's in need of blood. When you assist, you really assist somebody, but unfortunately somebody passed because he didn't get blood
at the right
time.
Yes.
So that's why I really emphasize that people should be regular donors, have that routine, that culture of donating. A female after 4 months, a male after 3 months, to see that we can at least have enough blood in our banks. I tell you, when we go, I take you to the bank right now, it's empty. Whatever is there, it's waiting for screening, for the results, then it's being disseminated.
Immediately?
Immediately.
It doesn't even stay?
It doesn't stay.
That is something to think about, and I hope our dear viewers, you will be able to go donate blood, because I'm sure it is a form of sadaqah, and it can even be sadaqatul jariyah, because you are constantly improving someone's life, and the blood that they needed is what is improving their lives, and your donation can be a form of sadaqah.
And also, I can tell you that in medically, after 120 days, you lose blood in your body. You just lose it. So you'd rather donate rather than losing.
Yeah. Okay. And when it comes to like like women, because of our menstruation, does it really help when we donate blood and menstruate? Does it?
Yeah, it helps, because like when like last time I was donating, when my HB was 15.5.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So it really does improve your health.
Because when you are regularly donating, there's already blood generating.
Yes.
New blood coming.
Yes.
Yes, and the productivity is high also.
Yes. Okay, makes sense. I just want you to remind you, dear viewers, that we are live on Facebook and YouTube, and the number is displayed on the screen. You can call in and ask Madam Aisha any questions when it comes to blood donating. The number is 0703-239-943, 0703-239-943. So far, when it comes to you mobilizing the people that you have, when it comes to your foundation, in the period of these 6 months, how many people have donated blood out of you spreading awareness?
Now, like from early this year, since January, I've been having blood drive here in Nairobi at the National Archives and the KenCom, at least 5 days in a month, third week of every month. And at least we have people like 1,000. We have like 1,000 people who come donate.
Yeah.
So, you know, in the data I cannot have, but at least there's an improvement, because there, and also you see we have people who they really want to donate and they don't have time to go to the blood bank. So at least we've decided to reach them in town. Maybe somebody is on lunch break.
Yeah, it's in a central place as well.
Place. So I've also find that also the time consuming. So we should have at least the blood donation at least near people, where somebody can reach and donate and leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when it comes to the blood drive, from what time to what time does it?
No, we do from 9 to 5 every day.
Every day on the third week of the month.
Third week of every month.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what should our viewers expect or blood donors expect when they reach the blood bank, basically?
No, it is a Kenya National Blood Transfusion. We have a tent there. So there's just it should not be taken the first we check the weight. Then if he passes the weight, he's given the questionnaire. Yes, and you just fill. And also something else I want, if a donor comes, I want him to have that confidence that I'm donating blood and this blood is
going to help someone.
It's going to help somebody. And also, when you have that culture of donating, you'll build that confidence in you. So you'll eat well. Also, on the relation, you'll be very careful on relations.
Yeah. Like the sexually transmitted diseases.
Yes. Yeah. You know, when we take when you donate blood, it goes for screening.
Immediately.
No, yes, it goes for it to be given to a patient.
Yeah.
So it has to be safe. It has to be clean, safe to be given to a patient. So you have to they check hepatitis A, B, STI, and HIV.
I read that when someone has jaundice or hepatitis or cancer, they shouldn't donate blood. When it comes to the blood drive that you're running, how can you tell that this person had cancer earlier onwards or jaundice or hepatitis?
All the questions are in the questionnaire.
Oh, okay.
We have like 26 questions.
Okay. What are the details of the questionnaire? What should the viewer expect when they go fill in the questionnaire?
Yeah, they're talking of HIV, the yellow fever, the cancer, or about the tattoo also. Let me mention about the tattoo. Tattoo also, it depends how long has you been the tattoo, because you see when the tattoo is being done, it's an object, and it can be you can have it.
HIV. You can be in the window stage for the time being.
So at least 6 months to 1 year, you are safe to donate.
Okay.
To donate blood, but within that you cannot donate.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, we don't need to waste the pack. If you are not sure, because somebody is sure of his health or her health, so don't come waste time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happens to the blood? For example, as you had said that maybe someone might be in the window stage, or maybe they're HIV positive and they have no idea. What happens to the blood that is collected?
It's wasted.
So it is very, very important for the person to know about the health and everything before donating blood. So for example, today I want to go, maybe let's say this is the third month of the month and I want to go. Will I be told to come in tomorrow to do the blood donation? Because you had said that you're given a card a day before all that.
No. The card you are given after donating.
Oh, okay.
After donating, as it will be the first time for you to donate. After you donate, after 2 weeks, you go to take your results, because you have to be given your results.
Okay.
So you'll be cancelled and given the results and given the next time to donate.
Or in case you are eligible again to donate. Okay, and where does the cancelling occur?
We have the center, Kenya National Blood Transfusion Center. It's in Kenyatta
Hospital. Yes. So after you are cancelled, you're given the chance to donate again. So for example, a lady will be told to come.
You have a date after 4 months.
Yes.
And something else I would want to share. Sometime when you want to donate, and maybe you have to come, you've eaten at least. There's a question, have you eaten for the last 6 hours? Sometimes we need to feed, we give you something for you to eat
beforehand,
before you donate. So sometimes you should be sincere and tell the truth that I've not eaten. We give you something, then you donate.
Yeah. Where can our viewers reach you in case they want to donate money for your foundation to help better your blood drives, and because you're giving people food, I'm sure that also requires you.
In fact, there's a time I make joke because we have a lot of men who wanted to come and donate and they had not eaten.
Yeah.
So I told them, next time when you come, I'll prepare uji here for you to be. And also sometimes I make jokes, I say, you see, you should get married. Because no, you have somebody who is taking care of you.
True.
So ukija hapa umeshakunywa. You see. Yeah.
Kuna number our viewers can reach you out on?
I have, but it's in the handbag.
Okay. What is your foundation called? They can Google and reach out to you from there.
It's Blood Donor Champion Network.
Blood Donor Champion Network.
It's also in Facebook. Yes.
It's on Facebook and Google. They can get all the necessary information from there. Yes. And with that, we want to tell you thank you for watching our episode on blood donation. There's a phone call. Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Tumempoteza huyo. And we just want to say thank you, Madam Aisha, for giving us all this information about blood donating. In case you'd want to reach out to Madam Aisha, they can reach you on Facebook and also on her foundation. You can send in an inquiry about blood donation. And with that, I will say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, and thank you for watching the episode.